We are live. Hello, hello. Hey, Mika. Oh, I'm a bit out of it today. Half yearly immunosuppressants yesterday, plus steroids, plus 16 pills.
Oh, wow.
I feel a bit sedated.
Oof.
I
Ooh,
guess
okay.
so.
Not great.
Um, okay, Mika, what did you read?
Good question.
Because some of us have screwed it up, and we're not sure which ones have screwed it
I
up.
probably screwed it up. Honestly, we can just blame it on me.
No, because I
They,
almost feel like chapter 50 would have been like it's an even number. Like that's
yeah.
probably where we were supposed to do, but yeah, I don't know.
I went back and checked. Maybe I heard it wrong. I don't know. Um,
Oh, I didn't go back and check. I just looked at what I wrote down,
okay.
which
Yeah.
means that I like
You may have wrote it. Maybe I probably misheard it.
well, no,
Like,
if you went back and heard it again, you're probably right.
did you
And
read
I
chapter?
wrote it down wrong. Or I
Yeah.
don't know what I wrote down. But anyway, yeah. I stopped. I wrote read to 49, but then I did like it kept going into 49. And then I was like, wait, what am I supposed to read? I'm supposed to stop at 49. So,
So I read through 49, stopped at 50. They read to 49, stopped at 28. Read 28, stopped at 40. Read 40. Oh my God! Somebody else talk, please. God help me.
okay. So Lily and I read 48 and stopped at 49.
Yeah,
Except I didn't really stop, but I didn't finish 49.
and I read one more chapter. Basically,
Yeah.
let us know how was everybody's week. It was a week, right? We had a week off. Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Did you, what's going on with your job? Your
Oh,
manager? Anything?
no, except that. There was like nothing at the thing. It was just like it was kind of just like I could have done it all online. Just like it was like basically just like go through our website or whatever. Basically, that's what it was. But he emailed me. I have to fill out some forms. I haven't done it yet because I need to. I think I'm gonna need my mom to help me with it because I don't know. I do have my social. I don't have my social security number memorized. I have it written down on my phone. So I can do that part by myself, but I don't. Other parts I'm gonna need maybe some assistance, but so I'm waiting for my mom to help me maybe tomorrow. So they help you find a job. They are like they have a bunch of companies that they like help people apply for. Like 500 companies, 7 are accepting a lot right now. So I wake up on Friday. This is a little exciting if I can tell you about that. I wake up on Friday morning. My mom wakes me up to go, and she's like, "I'm gonna need you to help. I'm gonna need you to clean your room today and help me clean the kitchen." And I'm like, "Okay." I don't think about it. She's like, "Okay, come on. Why am I asking you this?" And I'm like, "Girl, I don't know." And then I'm like, "Wait, someone's coming, isn't they? We're having guests over." So she was like, "Yes. My brother and his fiance and her son are coming down for a little bit. They they're moving into their touring an apartment, and so they'll drive through and they'll stop here overnight. So yeah, so I got to meet them. I've never met them before.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, very
That's
excited.
cool.
It was amazing. She's amazing. I know my brother, so he's fine. And then she's amazing, and her kid is so adorable. He is so cute.
When are they getting married? Do they have a date?
They don't. I guess in the summertime they're
Okay.
hoping, in like the late spring or summertime they're hoping to get married. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So and they're moving very soon, and if depends on if they fly or if they drive. If they drive, they're going to drive through here and stop at the house again. And then yeah, so that's exciting. So I got to meet them. It was really good. The kid, her son is so adorable. So adorable. Oh my gosh, he's crazy. He's adorable. Yeah, anything else happened? Not really. But that's it. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool. That's
Yeah.
a nice like surprise.
Yeah. It was good.
All right. So Mika read through 48.
Okay, it was my fault that I read an extra chapter. Okay.
That's okay. All right. So, where do we start? With the talking.
Girl, I don't know any of that.
So, what do we know? Like, we know, so there was still,
I guess 3 things happen, I guess, are noteworthy kind of a little bit. Maybe multiple. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot. So if you want to go past timeline.
yes,
No, Alice.
past timeline.
My sister's calling me. Okay, hold on. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
1 second, hold on.
All right. Mika's like, I don't
Sorry.
remember anything.
Sorry.
I
my
feel like I
sister
don't
sent
remember
me.
very much either. But when we start talking about it, then
Yes.
we'll remember. So past timeline.
Jason Gina.
Tina's doing
She's always worried that my sister's FaceTiming
Yes.
me. She's always worried. My mom's always worried that she's FaceTiming me like right at the moment of death, and so like gotta like message her, make sure she's okay. So my parents are very like, if someone's calling you, they could be dying. You gotta make sure you answer it, or you have to message them. So I reject her call. I can't go message her. My laptop's dead. So I'm like, hey guys, you guys, it's your if you care that much, it's your responsibility. If you're worried about it, I'm not. She's fine.
I mean, if she is dying and you don't pick up, she's probably going to call them next, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then my mom FaceTimes me. Okay. So, what happened? Allison was murdered and tortured to death.
Yes.
What else? The mom knows. The mom said, "Oh, you murdered her. You killed her."
Here's what I think about the mom. I think the mom thinks that the dad disappeared because the dad killed these girls. I think
I like that theory a lot.
And I think she was cleaning off the blood because she was worried that it was her blood from all the times that her husband was beating her.
Ooh.
I don't think she has any idea that Tom killed his dad. That wouldn't even be like a thought in her mind, right?
I didn't think that, but I think that's a good idea. But I thought she was having a theory. But maybe she thinks that she doesn't want the blood test.
She is having a theory. And I think her theory is that her husband killed these girls and like left town. Because he was afraid he was going to get caught.
I'm sure she knows that he is a freak. Like, I'm sure she knows. I'm assuming he probably is a pedophile and has. I'm sure the threat to rape his son's girlfriend isn't like a random thing he said. I think that he's done this before. I feel like so he probably is a pedophile and she probably does know it. So I think maybe that would be a reasonable thing. But she knows me. And then the police officer is like, let's go downtown and talk. Let me take this blood. No, that's also a reasonable thing for her to say. No, you're not doing that.
Yes, of course. I'm kind of surprised she even let him in the house.
Yeah. Because she knows him and because she trusts him. But I don't know. But then he starts acting strange and like, it's like, whatever. So now, I don't know. So we don't know. We didn't get anything on Slug there. What else happened? Nothing really else happened.
Nothing in the past, right? Did anything else happen in the past?
The future is going crazy. First of all, she's not having a good relationship with that guy. I don't like the relationship. Like, if she ends up with him, that's girl.
She just keeps racking up red flags.
Yeah, red flag. First of all, the phone number you have for your boyfriend is his work phone. What if you are dying and you need to call him? No. Say, hey, I'm stuck at a train station. Can you help me? It's midnight.
No, the phone number she has is his personal phone, but he doesn't carry his personal phone with him.
Okay, there you go.
No,
exactly.
Man. He's got the burner phone. Why is she not putting this together?
The number he has is absolutely the burner. Immediately, I thought that. That's what I meant.
Was it like meet her friends? He doesn't want to
doesn't want to meet her mom. Like he's very being secretive, and I feel like here's the thing: you're dating for 2 months. You haven't brought up children yet, which makes sense. You're not going to have, whatever. But you haven't even talked about it at all. Just like what you want in your future. I don't know. You seem to be serious with this guy enough a little bit. You're
Well, I
liking it.
think she's serious about him, but he's like still, I don't
Yeah.
think he's serious about her.
No.
Which makes sense. It's only 2 months. You don't get serious in 2 months unless you like get married in 2 months.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And yeah, this whole thing of like, well, yeah, clearly he's not serious about her because he's not even like carrying his phone around.
Exactly. Like that's so, and the fact that I feel like if he is a murderer, we know he's always been bad at all of this stuff. Like we can tell from the past that he's not good at like covering up dead bodies. Like he doesn't know how to do it, right?
Right.
Because what he said to his mother was the dumbest thing ever. No, I saw him then and he did this and blah blah. It's like, girl, say, yeah, he hasn't been home. I don't know where he is. Maybe
I know. Just say, I don't know where he is. I'm not in charge of, keeping track of my dad. I don't know. He's not here.
Yeah.
Like
don't
say is I don't know. I don't know.
Don't keep making up lies so or like it's gonna get worse. So you don't do that.
Yeah.
So he's clearly bad at it still.
He's the worst.
Yeah. I am starting to think that maybe Randy is Slug.
I had the same thought.
Okay.
I did. Okay. I was like, I think Randy is Slug. Or I think Tom isn't Tom. Tom is really Slug. But he's just lying about it.
And they have very similar personalities, though. Like Tom being bad at the murdering, to other Tom being bad at the murdering. This, that. They have very similar. They like to look at people's veins. Also, when he grabbed her hand and did the vein thing, was that supposed to be creepy? Because I
feel like everything he does is creepy. And she's like, oh, it's so romantic. And I'm like, this is creepy. And not because Tom's murderer, like because it's just, I don't know. Speaking of creepy, what about Kevin? Kevin is back. Or was that part of the chapter I read? Lily, did you read Kevin is back? Or did I skip
Kevin
ahead?
is the FaceTime thing, right? I mean, the interview.
Yeah, her new client.
That
was that in chapter 49? Lily, did you read that part where she had
I don't really remember. I read it sometime last week.
I think it was in the part we can still talk about.
Okay.
Kevin, she has a new client that she has to have a meeting with, and
which I was like, finally, the woman is working. Like,
yes, finally.
I was like, okay.
I saw the same thing. I thought, okay, here we go. We're getting some work. Boom, Kevin, and then, okay, he's okay, good for him. He's apologizing. Say, hey, you apologize, but I don't want a relationship with you. I also have a boyfriend. A very hot, successful boyfriend, and you're a freak.
She never brought up that she had enough. She didn't tell him.
Exactly.
And I'm like, that's the easiest out in the world. You just say, I'm already dating someone. I'm not going to date you.
Yeah.
All of these people are terrible at getting out of shit.
Yes, like they're not like
the easiest possible way. For being so smart, they sure are like miserable at this.
Yes. And then he's like, I only get to see you through a window. Now my brain did not go to that he was looking. My brain, until she said it, I thought he meant I only get to see you through this window, like this little window in your life, like a camera.
Oh no! I immediately was like, oh, but then she's looking down at the ground, and I'm like, if you're like on the 20th floor of the building, nobody's going to be able to see you from the ground.
Exactly. It's a building. It's a building across the street.
That's where they're going to
be. Exactly.
And is just the dumbest person I've ever known.
And she drops her blinds. Blinds only work in one direction, babe. Blinds only work in one direction. If someone's standing up here, if someone's standing at the bottom, and you have them in a certain direction, they can't see you. But if someone's standing here and they're looking, they can see you. You gotta calculate which direction. You gotta put some curtains over it.
Call the police.
Yeah, call the damn police.
Like, don't call your ex-boyfriend. Just call 911. Talk to any damn cop. You don't have to call your ex-boyfriend about this. Call somebody else.
And
she's literally the dumbest person I've met in a story in a very long time.
Agree. Significantly dumber than other characters that Tempe. Significantly dumber than Tempe. And I'll tell you what. Don't not call 911 because you're embarrassed. Like, don't not tell Jake.
This is how people die, right?
Exactly. It's how women die. It's it's rather to be rude than dead. Call your boyfriend and say, hey, call your ex-boyfriend and go, hey, my boyfriend is saying something up. Could you do a background check? Oh, I'm embarrassed. I don't trust him. Oh, I'm embarrassed. I'm in a relationship. Oh, I'm embarrassed. Down. Girl, 911. Hello, I think my boyfriend is a murdering serial killer who tortures women to death. Can you help me, please?
Yeah.
Like, I don't, and
Or, I mean, the whole thing, she tried to run her own background check and this guy is nowhere.
exactly.
She was like, this is a red flag. The
It's a
guy
red
is
flag.
nowhere.
Who cares?
Anyway, so Mika likes the Tom might be slug theory.
I think
Ooh,
it could
I
be.
didn't get that maybe he murdered the real Tom. Maybe.
Ooh, maybe. Because Tom feels like, here's the thing. I think this Tom is too dumb to be Slug. I don't know who Slug is, but I think Slug is definitely more calculated. He knows what's going on. He knows how to put bags in the car. He knows how to murder people, right? I think this Slug, I think this person that we're experiencing as Tom is too dumb to be Slug.
Well, he's also too good looking to be Slug, right?
Exactly.
I thought Slug was not, like, had bad skin and greasy hair and was
And
like,
that,
I guess you grow out of some of that, but
you could also,
you don't become like an Adonis.
But the other thing would be Kevin. Kevin is really good at stuff. Kevin can make, also, I don't know. It just seems like a lot to me. But like, he's making fake profiles. He's doing this. He's stalking her. He's looking at windows. He's gotten angles. He's probably getting angles to, see past those blinds.
I mean, he's totally a stalker, this Kevin.
Yeah,
like,
he could easily be hacking into her computer and watching her sleep. He could be easily hacking into her computer, probably. I think Slug is calculated.
I don't know about that, but
I mean, he's done this multiple times. I do not trust him. I do not trust any of this. And so I think
he's done what multiple times?
He's done everything. He's been stalking her. He's been going to different locations. He's been making fake profiles to trick her, whether it's on her work or
right. He's been stalking her for sure.
Twitch or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah. No, I don't.
Yeah, she needs to call the police on that. Like, she absolutely does.
Absolutely. You don't even have to necessarily tell Jake. You could just go to the police station.
No, you just
I've been stalked.
Tell any police officer.
Yes, exactly.
It's like Jake is the only cop in the NYPD.
And that can't be true.
Oh, yeah, Mika. Mika knows how to do this. She knows how to do it when she's not even doing it. I once pretended I was dating Claudius to get rid of a guy. I had no idea I would end up actually dating him.
Oh my God.
See, Mika knows how to get rid of a guy in a way that the guy's like, okay, I back off. Bro code. I can't date, another guy's girl.
Exactly.
And she's just, I can't. I'm so annoyed at her. Not that I want her to get tortured and killed, but I'm a little bit like, come on, honey.
Ooh, has Freida ever killed one of her main characters before? No, I don't think I've ever read one of her main characters being murdered. That would be super interesting, to kill her and then just follow Tom. And
to be honest, can I tell you who I think is going to save the day?
Who?
Kevin. I think his whole stalking thing is going to be the thing that saves her.
That would actually be so slay if that happened. That would be amazing if that happened. It would be so cool if he went, oh, I'm stalking you. People are trying to kill you. I'm going to go save you from it. And then was like, can I have a date still?
Well, he's going to be like,
ends up with Kevin.
Window when he's like, stabbing her. And he's going to be like, 911, there's a murder happening across the street. He's going to be like, Stewart in Rear Window, right? It's like,
that would be.
No, I'm not stalking. I just happen to look out the window right now.
That would be. Oh, man, I would. And then what if she ends up with Kevin? Okay, okay. And Freida's couples are not always. I've read a lot of books where Freida, there's a couple at the end of the book, and one of them is a murderer and is like, if he turns in on me, I'm gonna kill him and bury him next to all the bodies we killed together. That was the ending of, like, I think multiple of her books. So that sounds like a good time. Him being like, I'm a stalker. Or what if she turns out to, what if she's Allison or something like that? Ooh, okay, hold on. Okay, I'm getting, I don't know. Anyway, okay, that's crazy theory. Okay.
So you mean Allison could be,
I just said that.
Not dead. That she's still alive.
She told her she has to be dead.
Yeah.
Unless the cop made that up. Her dad made that up.
I just said that for no reason. Don't take that. Let's not talk about
Okay.
that.
We also don't know if there are other high school girls that are going to go missing, because now apparently like everybody in the high school has been spreading rumors about Tom,
Yeah.
which is interesting.
Yeah. I don't know.
So do you think Daisy's dad is going to go get a warrant to search the house?
Do you think he has enough evidence? You're a lawyer. Do you think he has enough evidence to?
Well, I don't know what evidence he has.
Exactly. Like he doesn't really have much. He has like kind of just like ideas, but I don't know if that's enough to get like a warrant.
I don't know. I guess it depends on who the judge is and what he puts together, but maybe. So then I was also thinking, if he does get a warrant and they do search the house and they do test the blood but then even then it's the dad's blood.
Yes.
Nobody is investigating the dad's disappearance.
And it being the dad's blood's gonna be like.
And so the fact that it's the dad's blood, the police chief is just going to go, oh, okay, it's not Allison's blood. It's not Brandy's blood. It's the blood of somebody that lives in this house.
And that's what makes it seem like it could be the mom might not be thinking it's the murdering, because if it's the mom might be thinking what you think she's thinking instead of what I think she's thinking, because if she thought my son killed my husband, she would have said, oh, my husband got a paper cut and he flung his hand and blood got there. Like, she would have said, oh, someone got a nosebleed or whatever, it's fine. Like, she would have said that.
She has no reason to believe that her son killed anyone.
Yeah.
I don't have any reason to believe that her son killed anyone other than the dad. And I only believe that because, like, I read about it.
You saw what happened. Yeah. I guess that's true. Yeah.
Other than that, I would never have thought he was going to kill his dad. Because every time the dad stands up to him, he backs off.
That's true.
He goes to his room and he doesn't actually protect anybody, which is fine, right? When your dad's a monster, it's hard to protect.
Yeah. It's not his responsibility to fix. It's not his responsibility to protect his mom.
Yeah. But I think the mom is worried that the dad killed these girls and is worried that the police chief is after him. And he just took off.
Yeah. I like that theory.
But I think someday they are going to find the dad's body. And then I think the mom is going to take the rap for it. And I think she goes to prison. And I think that's why he always has to take his mom's call. Why Tom always has to take his mom's call, because she's in prison.
Yeah, and I'm going to go see.
And he doesn't want Sydney to go meet his mom because she's in prison.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want you to go see her but whatever. And then he's going to the prison to visit her. That's an amazing theory, Vivian. That's a great theory. Great.
Yeah, that would be the best twist, but it would not make Kevin dateable. No.
No. I think I'm saying in a, but I do think that
although I feel for Sydney, it might.
Yeah, for Sydney and her personality, yeah. Now, I do also think that a lot of the couples have been, the murderous person in the couple to me has been likable. Now, I think they've all been women, so maybe that's why. But yeah, I don't think there's ever been a freak. You kind of realize you're oh my gosh, wait, this person actually is oh, this person you don't expect that person to be the murderer. Maybe because maybe because the whole book they're oh my gosh, I'm so scared, I'm just a little woman, I can't do nothing. And I need my boyfriend to protect me, and then they're I'm stabbing people behind his back, you know what I mean? It's kind of
that's what Freida is good at. I have never ever guessed any of Freida's twists.
I'm trying to think. No, I don't think so either.
And the twist at the end of the last one where we got the boy, at the end of the teacher. I was I remember that one being never in a million years.
No.
And I feel that's how this one is going to be too, where never in a million years.
And I think in one of her books, you were kind of supposed to be suspicious about one of the people in the couple, but it ended up being both people were crazy and evil and murderers. So it was very interesting, that one.
Right. So I still kind of think Randy's the murderer.
I like that theory.
Because now it turns out that he
wasn't. If we're gonna turn Kevin into the savior, maybe Kevin ends up like whatchamacallit, like oh, I didn't do that. Okay. Maybe Kevin ends up like, we get his perspective at the end of the book, and he's like, I saved her, but then he's like, no one knows I killed Brandy or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, we get that, or it actually is, the other guy is actually Slug. What's his name?
Randy.
Randy Slug. Yeah, we get his victim or something like that's gonna happen. That could be exciting.
I think it's Randy.
Okay, I like that theory.
That's my guess.
Okay.
I don't
really know. Yeah, I don't know. I think Tom might be a little too dumb to be a murderer. A long time murderer.
But it does not explain why Tom doesn't. Well, I think Tom is dating her. I think Tom was dating Bonnie for sure.
Yeah.
With the building and the burner phone, and he was just getting out of a relationship when he very first was on their block and ran into them. So I think he was the guy that's dating Bonnie. But I don't think he's the murderer.
Okay.
Partly because it seems like we're supposed to think that he is.
It does feel like we're supposed to think that he is a killer.
I mean, maybe this is the book where Freida like fake twists us. Like she gets us thinking this can't be it, this can't be it, but then all of a sudden it is it. And we're like, oh damn.
Yeah, like it would be like, oh, it's so obvious, it's too obvious. And then
it's too obvious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
she also likes to do she likes to do people in plain sight.
Yeah.
The locked door was plain sight. Like just a random person. Like there's an episode of Hitchcock Presents, where the husband and wife are going at it, they're murdering, they're doing whatever they're doing, and there's like he's cheating on her with like the maid or whatever, and then she ends up killing the maid or whatever, and then at the end of it they're like, okay, perfect. And then he hires some old lady to be the maid, and she's like, great, everything's fine, like he's not going to kill me now. And then at the end of the episode, you go to the kitchen and he's talking to the old lady. It's his mother, and his mother's going to slowly poison the wife to death, and that's how the episode ends. So it's like very like that, like a lot of other, I think, definitely some other ones I read that were very, I would say almost even, that one was too. I'm not going to say which ones they are, but a lot of them were. I've read ones where people who were dead were the killer.
Huh?
A character gets killed, and then later on they're like,
oh, this is what I think. I think the killer might be actually the dad.
Okay. Oh, I like that.
Like, what if the dad actually is the killer? Like I think the mom is thinking.
Yeah, I think that could be cool. Yeah, for sure.
All I can say is I'm glad that no one is explaining how these women were tortured. I'm glad about that.
Agreed. Yes.
You don't need to read about that.
No, 100%. I would agree, especially because you can't. Yeah.
Ooh, Mika would be shocked if Tom is the murderer.
Okay.
Are you looking to see what we should read?
Oh. No, I'm sorry. I'm knitting. I messed up a stitch and I don't know what to do. Okay, so sorry. Okay. All
right, Lily, who do you think the murderer is?
Good question. I like what Mika is thinking, that maybe it's Tom, but if Tom turns out to be Slug, then it will make sense. But I'm not sure who could it be. Like, what other character could be the real murderer here? So if Tom turns out to be Slug, it would make sense that he kills those people, because the real Tom, he was totally shocked after he killed his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that he would be doing that again, I don't know. So it might be Slug who, dressed up as Tom, and maybe he killed the real Tom, like we said earlier.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't have a guess here right now.
The thing is, the Slug doesn't have like medical experience. Like he doesn't have
That we know of.
that we know of. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, Tom lied about where he worked before and where he was working right now.
Yeah.
So maybe it is Slug pretending to be Tom. And maybe the real Tom worked in that other hospital before, or is still working there if he's still alive. And Slug just took that information, or forgot that this information exists online, and that's why he told her something else.
Yeah.
Because he thought, okay, if I tell her I work there, then this should be fine. But he didn't know that this online post existed about the real Tom.
Yeah. He kind of maybe had outdated information, like, oh, he used to work.
Yeah.
Oh, Brown, whatever. Like he was just like, or whatever. He was trying to get her to not look him up because maybe there's images of him online and he looks completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I actually like that theory.
So I don't know.
I'm liking that theory more now. I also would be shocked if Tom was the killer, because I feel like we're supposed to be led to that.
But she absolutely needs to break up with Tom.
Yes.
Like, she's just so freaking desperate to have a boyfriend, isn't she?
Yeah. I think based on Freida's past writing, I think she's gonna end up with Jake.
I mean, I would be okay with that.
Yeah.
I guess. Although she doesn't really, I don't know, this whole like workaholic thing, I don't get. I don't think these people are workaholics. I think they just work.
Yeah, more than she does, and she doesn't work at all. Yeah.
Right? I mean, they work. They go to work, and then they do their job, and then they come home, and then they go to work and they do their job. And she just doesn't seem to understand
that's how
you work. You have to go to work. It's not being a workaholic. It's just like
working.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, so what are we reading then?
Let me see. Do we? Well, you also have the audiobook. Okay.
All right. So we're gonna read chapter 49 through chapter.
Oh, what was that?
So it looks like the beginning of chapter 55. The beginning of chapter 56 is about 41 minutes.
Okay.
Is that what yours looks like too?
I can't. My audiobook is weird on my TV, so I can't tell. My laptop's dead.
But I don't know whether that's at 1 times speed or 2 times speed.
That's gonna be if you have it at 1.
I have it at 1, so I'm listening at 1.5.
And you're listening on
Libby.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be 1 times speed always, no matter what.
Always 1 times speed. Okay,
on
so
Libby,
chapter 49 starts at 6:57.
Okay.
And so then chapter 57 starts at 7:56. So from 49 to 57 is 1 hour.
Okay.
on 1 time speed. So maybe we should do that.
And you're listening at 1.5?
Yeah.
That's 45 minutes, right? If that's not too long, then yeah, we can do that. I'm cool with that.
Or we read for 30 minutes, talk for 15, read for 30 more, talk for 15.
I'm cool with that. Yeah, I guess let's do that then if that's cool with you.
Okay. So it would be
Maybe 45 minutes of the audiobook would be 30 minutes for you. Right?
okay. So then let's read. Stop at 54. So let's read 49 to 53.
Okay. Don't read 54. Okay.
53. Say done when you're done with 53. Don't read 54.
Okay.
I
49
just
to-
realized something that is a
What?
little bit confusing.
Okay.
So apparently, I mean, I know I listened to a Sherlock Holmes audiobook when I went to sleep last night, and I set myself a sleep timer for 45 minutes. And I thought that I just listened for a couple minutes and then I turned the whole audiobook off to fall asleep. And now my audiobook app is showing that I actually listened the full 45 minutes. So maybe I just thought I turned it off, but actually fell asleep and this happened in my dream. And
Yeah.
apparently I listened to the whole thing, but actually fell asleep while listening to it. I don't know.
That's probably very possible.
Yeah, I have to restart the whole thing tonight.
Yeah. Not great. That's sucky.
Because I only remember the first 5 minutes and that's it. So
Okay. Yeah.
but I went to bed late.
Okay.
So it was probably shortly before midnight, I would say. And I slept really good, so maybe that's why I fell asleep really fast.
Yeah.
Confusing me out here.
That is sucky, definitely. I listen to audiobooks. I try to start doing that. Listen to audiobooks while falling asleep, and it's like I get wrapped up in the story. Even when it's something like the sequel to Anne of Green Gables, like the aunt adopted kids, and they're literally devils. The one kid is literally so annoying. I hate him, and he's like 7 years old, and he's locking his sister in like, ooh, he's so annoying. So it's like I can't fall asleep, and then I'm listening. When you pause the audiobook, the timer doesn't pause. So I pause the audiobook, do something, come back, and then play it. And then I am like, oh, I'm not tired yet. I only give it another 30 minutes. And then I fall asleep at the beginning of the 30 minutes. And now I gotta find out where I was. It's so annoying. So I don't know if I'm probably not gonna do that much anymore. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't know what happened last night, but falling asleep to it wasn't a plan.
Yeah.
All right. Well, don't fall asleep to this either. Stuff is
No, I have
happening.
work to
We're
do,
getting
so.
Yeah, stuff is happening. Okay.
All right. So I'll see you guys in like 30 minutes.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, I'm not muted.
Okay, I think we're all done. All right.
Okay. Can we start with the chapter that I read but y'all didn't, and so I reread it real quick?
Okay.
He smashed a mouse with a hammer.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, you kind of have to kill the mouse at that point. It's on a trap. You're not gonna work the mouse
you have
off.
to kill it.
You have to kill it. I feel like a hammer is the weirdest way to do it. I feel like maybe stomping on it might be, maybe killing it like that might be the best way. What other ways does someone have? Maybe cutting its head off, but then you don't want to use a knife. Like, what do you do? And that you have to kill this mouse. How do you do it? A hammer seems like the most sick way to do it. That's like within the moral way to do it.
I think the hammer seems like the only sure way to do it.
Why do we have it to kill it in the first place? Just throw it outside. Let
You
nature
can't.
do
No.
its thing.
It's stuck on the
It's
trap.
stuck on a mouse trap. It's
So
stuck
it's
on a
going
glue
to
trap.
die this slow, painful death. The
it's
only
going-
way to I think it's the only humane way to do it is to smack it with something really hard that's sure to do it.
Yes,
And I
you
don't
have
think
to-
stomping on it is a sure thing.
You have to kill it. I feel like a hammer is very tiny. The mouse is tiny, you might miss. I feel like maybe like a cast iron skillet.
Well, I doubt that Dr. Tom is the kind of guy that has a cast iron.
I don't know. I'm not criticizing. I do think unless he has like a BB gun or something like that he could shoot it with. I think that
with a BB gun.
Yeah, that would kill it.
What is he's gonna hit it with a BB gun?
But you put the BB gun against its head. Anyway,
gross, but I think it's the only sure thing.
Yeah,
it's
you
gross.
have to. Yeah, that's true. You do have to kill it. I'm not criticizing. I think coming out and saying I smashed him in the head with a hammer is like a little bit like, ooh, like I think a girl definitely will respond like that. I don't think he's a killer. I think. Okay, now we
I don't
talk
think
about
he's
that.
a killer either.
Who do you think's the killer now? Have you changed? Okay, now we're talking about all the bit we read.
I still think it's Randy.
I think it's Jake.
You think
he said, I'd slit his throat. That's also another weird way to say something. I'd kill him. I'd definitely do this. I'd definitely do that. I'd slit his throat.
Well, I wonder if that's because that's the way these women are dying. That's what I took it as, is he would do to them, he would do to the killer.
He didn't.
He
didn't say. I don't think he was talking about necessarily killing her. I was thinking about just like hurting her. Maybe he was talking about killing her. Yeah.
No, I don't. Wait, what are you talking about? Who's
Jake threatening to slit. Jake saying if he hurt you, I'd slit his throat. But he meant kill her. Like, never mind. But I took it as like he slit his dad. Like that's the way he kills people, is by a throat slit, which is. I'd slit. That's crazy. Also, that's a really weird turn of phrase. I feel like maybe we need to.
I don't know how Jake. Why would Bonnie let Jake into her apartment? Like that's the weird thing. Like she let them in. She let somebody in, or they let themselves in. I don't know. Anyway, like. Nobody broke in. So either she had to open the door. I still think it's Randy. I think it's Randy. And the question is Randy Slug? Is Randy Tom? Is Randy, I don't know. Who's Randy? I don't know. That's what I think. I'm still going with Randy as the killer.
Okay.
I'm probably wrong because it's also a little bit obvious.
Yeah, I don't know because I really don't know.
I mean, Jake's not obvious choice.
No, Jake's definitely not an obvious choice. But I think him saying he slit his throat is definitely a thing she put in for a reason. Whether it is to make us think he's a killer, whether it is to make us suspicious of him for now. I think it's an interesting way to
No, it can't be Jake, because if they've got a fingerprint,
it would have been
Jake's fingerprints would be in the system.
True, yeah. And that's the other thing is he must have been never. I don't know. And then exactly, wouldn't working for a job like that in the city, you'd have to be fingerprinted?
For the police, you would.
You don't think that what's his name? Tom would have been fingerprinted to be like a coroner for the. My mom has to be fingerprinted to like. I mean, not actually, but like I feel like you do that. You have to do that a lot. When my mom got a job at a school, she had to. Like I feel like you'd have to be. I don't know.
Well, any job that they're going to run a background check on you, you've got to be fingerprinted. So a school, yeah, they would definitely be running a background check on you because you're working with kids.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But a hospital wouldn't run a background check on you, I don't think. Not like a criminal background check.
Yeah. I don't know. And then she's also an idiot. Okay.
She's such an idiot.
She's
so annoyed with her. Because
I
I don't think Tom is a killer. And I think she completely overreacted. He wasn't trying to kill her.
No, he wasn't. Either she overreacted or she didn't react enough because she totally
overreacted, but then she didn't get out of there fast enough.
No, exactly.
How she was overreacting in her brain. She's like, he's going to kill me. He's going to kill me.
He's going to kill me.
Then get out of there. Like, stop hanging about.
Exactly. Girl. Go. Yeah. Be like, I have to go. I have to go. I don't know.
And then I don't know where the scrunchie is. I don't know where my phone is. What?
Yeah. Also,
you think he's the killer and you're just dropping shit all over the place, wandering around in your underwear and a t-shirt? No.
Exactly. And also,
immediately and get out the door. Ay.
And also, she doesn't go to the bathroom. So they have sex. He goes into the shower. He comes out of the shower. She says, "I got my period. I gotta go."
And again, I'm like,
there's no bathroom. You.
Can we pick something that he can't like check and know?
Yeah, obviously,
that you did not just start your period.
Like, it's been what, 10 minutes?
I know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And then just to be like, oh my, like her stomach just turned. I don't know. That seems like the dumbest thing she could have picked. Be like, I don't know. I have a horrible migraine.
Something that he has his fingerprints on. You've got his freaking burner phone in your hand.
You idiot!
Exactly. Crunching your phone and the burner phone and drop them in your bag and leave.
Also, water bottle DNA.
Yeah,
I feel like the fingerprints on the thing are gonna be like, maybe because I don't know. Also, waiting until the morning when you think this man is a serial killer? Are you mentally insane?
I know.
She's an idiot. She's the biggest idiot. We're gonna do some sort of, we gotta do some sort of like ranking of these books, or like what you do with like superlatives or whatever. Biggest idiot of the book club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This woman is no Ariel from 2 Nights in Lisbon.
No, she's not. No, she is not. Insane.
Yeah. And she never told Tom about the burner, or she never told Jake about the burner phone.
No. And the way she explained that he was a killer, she said he's gonna try to kill me. It's like, he didn't try to kill you, first of all.
She's not lucky to get out of there alive.
I found her things at his place. No, you found a scrunchie, and that's why you thought that.
And also, you don't know that it's Bonnie's scrunchie. You just think it is.
Exactly. And bitch, you have a scrunchie too. She gave you a scrunchie. People wear scrunchies. That's not a weird thing. People do that.
Well, people in New York do not wear scrunchies.
People love scrunchies on TikTok.
Well, those people are not in New York.
But it's like
a scrunchie in New York City, 100%.
I don't know. I just don't. She's an idiot. And yes, she should have told Jake or told someone. She should have told them sooner. She should have gave them more information. And she should have been acting like an idiot.
She shouldn't have been acting like an idiot. I really don't like. I don't want her to get killed, but I also am like, now she's all moony-eyed over Jake again.
Yeah. Immediately switches over.
Immediately moony-eyed. Ay.
And she was really like upset about the mouse thing and then the weird wedding thing. Also, like, if you've been dating for 2 months, yeah, it kind of is like crazy to be like, hey, I'll go to a wedding with you in like 2 years.
I know.
Kind of a lot for her to ask of him, but I get what she asked him, but still. And then for him to immediately like make eyes at her, and she's like, what suspecting of craziness? And then this guy says, I'm gonna slit his throat, and then he like is sitting there hot, and she's like, I don't care about anything. Like, it's just real quick.
I have not enjoyed her at all.
No, she's an idiot.
All.
I don't know. Mika, you have any theories? You have any ideas? Have any thoughts about these chapters?
Also, what are the chances? I feel like here's my other thought. Daisy's gonna die outside the Burger King in the middle of the night after she goes to meet.
Also, are you an idiot? Is she an idiot?
I know.
You might be a murderer, but I'll meet you behind a restaurant in the middle of the night in a dark parking lot where no one else is to get murdered by you. Exactly. Girl, you're not dumb. Your father is a police officer.
I'm so annoyed by these characters.
Everybody's the worst, yeah.
And by the way, Slug spying on people. Maybe Slug is Kevin.
Yeah, because I think that definitely is supposed to be a correlation that like it could be him. Like I think we're supposed to think that for now. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, because Tom didn't seem like he knew Kevin when they ran into each other on the street, like when he was trying to attack Sydney.
True. I don't know.
I feel like instead of getting anywhere in the book, I just keep getting more and more annoyed with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, how much do we have left? How many chapters do we have left?
13, maybe? Something of the sort.
So it ends, well, I don't know how long is in the closing, but 9:20. So we have like an hour and a half, I think. About an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes.
I think we can finish tomorrow, right? If we read a little bit more today.
Yeah.
You guys have time today?
I can't stay past 7.
Okay,
so we've only got like 35 minutes.
Okay.
We could probably read. Well, we could read 54, 55, 56, and 57, I think. That's like 15 minutes at 1.5. Oh, no, that's like 20 minutes at 1.5. Should we do that? And then it gives us like 15 minutes to or whatever? Okay.
Read through 57.
We're going to read chapter 54 through, what did I say, 57?
57, yeah.
Okay, stop at the end of 57. Don't read 58.
And during this sprint, this is now my project. I messed it up so much that I had to unravel it into a ball of yarn.
Okay, so Mika says YouTube deleted a few of my comments again. Oh, I need to remember not to say kill, but I didn't say anything you guys haven't pointed out. Okay, except I do see this one. She said Daisy's either smitten or dumb or both.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because he kissed her, and I think that the smitten part might be a big part of it because her dad's a police officer and she is suspecting him. But he like grabs her throat, and I feel like that also weird. He goes and kisses her, and she's like no, but then she's like okay fine, and then he grabs her throat. So I feel like she's like okay fine, I'll meet you behind this Dairy Queen store, whatever. You know what I mean?
And then he's like picturing blood gushing out. Wonder what it would look like if blood was gushing out of her throat.
Yeah, and then that's very like.
I don't know what to do with all of that stuff that he keeps saying.
Yeah, I think it's more than intrusive thoughts because he's not actively disliking them.
3 more comments earlier. I don't see them, but I do see.
Oh, yes.
Hello. I don't know if you're still here. Hello.
Lots of fly emojis.
Fly emojis. I don't understand the fly emoji. Fly. He's going to fly. She's going to fly. I don't know. Oh, but now we've got different emojis.
Penguin? Dog? Lizard? Yeah.
Smiley.
Face with no mouth.
Oh. Oh, probably because we weren't talking. No, we weren't. We were reading.
Yes, we were reading, not talking. Yes. At the
Now
beginning of
Mika's
spring.
talking. Hello.
Hello.
Mika's done. All right. And then we've got the comments that, yeah, got deleted. I don't know.
At the beginning of the sprint, I didn't mute myself. Did you hear that or no?
No.
I did mute myself, and
I heard it.
I was
Oh,
singing.
were you singing?
I was singing very,
Yeah.
very quiet. I was singing Wood by Taylor Swift very, very quietly.
That is funny.
Oh, I got embarrassed. Okay.
I messaged you on messages, and I said we can hear you singing.
Oh, I didn't hear any. Well,
I'm gonna watch that back later.
My
God.
book. I didn't hear
Thank
anything.
you. Sorry, I didn't know. I don't know how that. I didn't even see it pop up. Oh, wait. Thank you for doing that, though.
All right. Well, get ready to mute yourself because we are going to read 54 to 57. Don't read 58.
Okay. Happy reading.
Happy reading. Okay. Is everybody done? Sorry, I don't think Lily's done yet. Never mind.
I'm done.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, we knew all of this was going to happen, right?
Yes. So it wasn't his. It was his fingerprints, but he said he dated her, and he said he had an alibi at the hospital. And then Jake was like, "Well, you can date him. You should date me instead."
I feel like this is I think the killer is Slug.
Okay.
But the question is, who is Slug in the present day? Like, because he just seems to be killing all of these people who, like, I don't know, could somehow do harm to him, or who are saying bad things about his friend. Like,
I don't know. Is Slug Josh or is Slug Kevin?
Jake.
Jake, yeah, Jake. Or is Slug Tom? No, Slug's not Tom.
I don't think Slug is Tom.
No, because he has an alibi. We have the alibi.
But also, what is this with Tom? Like, Daisy's not safe with me either, because I could probably kill her. What?
Exactly. So I don't trust Tom. I don't trust Tom as far as I can throw him either. But
are Tom and Slug the same person? Is Slug like an imaginary friend?
Alter ego. Now, here's my thing.
Alter ego.
This thing here. I don't know. And that happened when the first time we ever did homework with, oh, is Bonnie dead? Is Bonnie not dead? And I was like, Bonnie's for sure dead. And you were like, no.
Yeah.
We do not know who the body on the floor is and who the person standing up is. So here's the thing. She's the daughter of a cop. Her dad is overprotective. He probably taught her self-defense. He might have her carry a weapon around that would be legal for her to carry. Maybe a knife, maybe a pocket knife, something of the sort.
Or maybe her dad overheard the plan and her dad drove the car to meet Tom and ended up meeting Slug and then had a conversation or something. I don't know. So maybe you're right. Maybe it's not Daisy. But we know Daisy's dead because...
we know Daisy's dead. We know Daisy's dead.
We just don't know how or when.
Unless Daisy isn't dead. Or is he dead? Tom says she's dead, but maybe it's like a con. That's a crazy theory, though.
All right. So Mika says Slug unalived Allison and Daisy. But do you mean Allison and Brandy?
No, Daisy.
And maybe Daisy. But do we think he unalived Brandy too? Oh, but you think Slug is going to kill Tom next.
And then Slug
becomes Tom. But then if that Tom has an alibi, but he's actually Slug, but Slug's been murdering all the people, then why wouldn't he be murdering people now?
Yeah, and also the only people who got killed so far are girls or women, right?
Yeah.
So,
And weirdly, women that Tom dated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is suspicious.
I mean, it's super comfortable. Like, if I were the police, I would be, or if I were Tom, I guess I wouldn't be doing this because I wouldn't want anybody that I dated to be like if you got a call from a guy you used to date who was like, I feel like you should be careful because several of my former girlfriends have turned up murdered.
Yeah.
Like, watch your back. That would not be a fun phone call to get. I would be like on the phone to the police going, my ex-boyfriend just told me that all of his other ex-girlfriends are getting murdered. So can you maybe check into the guy?
No, I wouldn't think that was him, but I'd be like, we got to find out why. I'd try to sleuth him, or I'd break up with him.
I think you're already broken up.
Oh.
Yeah, that would make Slug present day Tom, and then present day Tom wouldn't have an alibi.
Okay.
Right. Because present day Tom has a solid alibi.
Now, okay, if present day Tom is the guy that she is dating not the guy who is Tom? Is that what y'all are thinking? So, okay, Tom is a coroner, whatever he does at the thing. That is the DNA. That's everything, right? Okay, right? There's a guy, Slug, presumably.
You
Let's say
think
in this
present
case.
day Tom and before times Tom are not the same Tom?
No, I think there's two present day Toms that are. It's a case of stolen identity. There's a serial killer who is taking on the identity of the coroner Tom. He never showed her ID. Said, "Oh, I'm Tom. I'm whatever." Blah blah blah. And then she goes, "Hey, police officers, this guy right here is a murderer. Check his fingerprints." And they check on a completely different person because her boyfriend is lying about who he is.
Well, unless the two Toms are identical twins, the Tom whose fingerprints match the fingerprints in the apartments is the Tom who works at the hospital.
But
right?
what if
Is the Tom that's dating
okay,
Kate.
what if it is Slug and Tom, and Tom's always at his apartment touching stuff?
I don't understand. But the fingerprints on the water bottle are her boyfriend Tom.
Are coroner Tom's?
Right. And those are so coroner Tom's fingerprints are in Bonnie's apartment and the other dead girl's apartment. Coroner Tom, his fingerprints are in their apartment.
Yes, but what I'm saying is what if Slug, or what if the murderer has taken on Tom's identity? Tom still exists. Tom's doing his job, but to Sydney and maybe to the girls that he's dating, he is Tom Barner, whatever his name is.
But then that means they'd have to be identical twins.
No, because they don't see each other. She hasn't seen.
Who?
Oh, she looked up Tom and it was the same person. Okay, yeah, never mind. My theory was just gone down the gutter there. Did she look up him and see his face?
I mean, I don't understand. I'm confused of what you're trying to say.
If
You're telling me Killer Tom isn't leaving any fingerprints anywhere.
Maybe he burned his fingerprints off because he's a murderer.
Maybe he
burned his fingerprints off.
Oh, does that work?
Yes, absolutely. You if you are a baker or whatever, you sometimes don't have fingerprints, or if you get burned on your fingertip, it'll remove the fingerprints. I've done to myself before an accident. And killers do it and stuff like that. That's a good thing. So what if there's a guy named Tom in the city? He's a coroner. He's past Tom. Okay, before Tom. This guy exists. Imagine that. Okay. Then there's a guy who says, "I'm gonna pick a random identity in the city, and I'm gonna date women, and I'm gonna kill them. Then I'm gonna switch identities, pick someone else's identity. That person still exists. Their fingerprints are in the system. Maybe I'm picking people who
But
have
those fingerprints are Coroner Tom.
Yes. Maybe he's picking. Maybe he's friends. I'm spiraling here, okay? But
yeah, I'm confused.
I'm not.
I don't know who this other Tom is or why they decided to take on this weird identity.
But y'all are gonna have to believe me when I say my theory comes true. If it comes true, if you guys can't, that's fine. You can't understand it. But if my theory comes true, it's not going to. But if it does,
I'll be like, I don't understand this book.
It's just it's a case of stolen identity. But the person you stole identity from is currently existing day to day in their identity. The identity you steal an identity, you're just using it to go out with women and murder them that person would have gone without. What now?
But he's not. The killer isn't stealing the identity to go out with women.
How do you know that?
Identity is going out with women.
How do you know that?
The actual identity is going out with women.
Yes, but he's stealing the identity of people who've gone out with women, and then he kills those women to make it seem like they did it.
What do you mean he's stealing? I don't know who's stealing whose identity. I'm confused.
Okay,
let's
stealing whose
identity?
Okay, I don't.
I don't understand why someone is stealing Coroner Tom's identity.
To kill people.
Why? Why do you have
Maybe
to steal
Frame
identity
Tom
to kill people? Well, wait, why do you have to steal someone's identity to kill people?
to frame these people. He's using
But
them.
how, like with the fingerprints?
That would be the only crux of it. That would be the only issue. Would be the fingerprints on the bottle. That would make a sense. But everything else I'm saying would make sense, other than the one of the most
And the
important
DNA.
parts. And the
DNA
DNA
from
exactly.
drinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know. Like, we don't know that there's any DNA at the scene.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, never mind. Anyone have any other theories? I'm taking up time here. Sorry. Or anything else to talk about? Sorry.
I'm surprised is it Tom sitting outside on her stoop? Or is it we don't know who it is. I can't remember what the end of that chapter was. Just a person sitting there that she recognizes the face.
We think it's Tom. We're not sure. Now, other thing. You think it's Kevin? Okay.
I was like, it's going to be freaking Kevin again. We haven't seen him for so long. It's going to be him.
You know what else? The lady at the studio, did not give a description of the person who had dark energy. I saw the guy outside your apartment. He had dark energy. It could have been Jake. It could have been Kevin. It could have been somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry. Okay.
What people look like, other than Tom is tall and handsome with dark hair.
Yeah.
Just the only one that I know, like, that I've paid attention to what he looks like. I don't know what the other ones look like. Mm-hmm. I think she described them, but I don't pay attention to descriptions. Yeah, it's true. Who else was she talking to outside, though? Kevin?
Jake and Kevin. No, not Kevin. Kevin is
talking to Jake outside, though.
I assume she had at one point. Like, I assume that, like, I don't know. Maybe not then. Maybe it is just Tom. I don't know.
Either Tom or Kevin. Like, she ran into, remember when Kevin was like looking in the yoga studio window that one time?
True. Yeah.
But I also don't remember when she was outside talking to Tom. I don't know. But you're right. That could be anyone.
Yeah.
With the dark energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All I know is now that if it is Slug who's killing women who have information on Tom, then Sydney's, of course, the next one to die because she turned Tom into the police.
Yeah. Yeah. Do we think we'll be able to? I'm sorry, I keep talking and taking up time, but do you think we'll be able to finish tomorrow? We have an hour and a half. We have an hour and 20 minutes left of the audiobook.
We should be able, yeah.
Yeah, I think if we yeah.
At work.
If we do 40 minutes each.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, she did say Tom is the man for her. Okay, I couldn't remember who she said.
Yeah. I wasn't sure either.
He said it was Tom, or if we didn't know, because then we went into the past and I was like, what is going on?
And then we also we both scenarios where we don't know what was going on. I guess she did say Tom though, but yeah.
All right. So in the present day, Tom is going to be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And she also just assumed that he would still date her. She to Jake, like, if I still date him, like, what do you think about that? Like, you just sent him into the police for a murderer. Like, you just accused him of being a murderer.
What do you think he's going to do? He has to know she turned him in, right?
Yeah. I mean, she would assume, especially because if he's the killer, I don't know. Like, he has to know. He has to know.
He has to know.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see where that goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very excited to see. This is a really good book.
I think it's an okay book. I'm so annoyed at the main character that I feel like unless something really, there has to be a really, really good twist for me to be like, oh yeah, this was a great book.
Okay. Yeah. She's annoying, but I don't know.
But it is true. We're we're 8 hours in
Yeah.
to the audiobook, and like it still could be, it's all up for grabs.
And
Yeah.
I love that
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's
that's
pretty-
how Freida does her books.
Yeah, a lot of times she'll throw in an epilogue that'll be like typically a little bit romantic, but
Well, we have an epilogue on this. We have an
We do.
epilogue and closing.
maybe closing is like acknowledgments or something of the sort.
I don't know. I don't know that I've ever listened to an entire audiobook before. So I've
Oh yeah. Mhm.
So what are your plans for the rest of today, for this evening? What's going on?
I've got another meeting
Okay.
every week. Every week I have a meeting.
Okay. Wow.
So that's my exciting plan.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You eat dinner already?
I did. I had my little snacky dinner right before we started. Scarfed it down.
Oh, that sounds good.
And your plan, Tina?
Nothing really. I'm gonna try to knit some of this sweater. I should not have ripped the whole thing back, but I'm casting it on. Starting at the beginning of the pattern. I was 2 pages to the pattern in, but like into the pattern, but I was only like this much in. And I did the cabling. You know what a cable is, right? Like a cable sweater. It has like
I don't know anything about knitting.
It has like bumpy stitches that are twisting. It looks like kind of braided, like a knit sweater looks like that. You've probably seen one before. I did it. You have to put the stitches in front, put the stitches in back, and half of them I put them in the wrong direction. So one half looks a certain way, the other half looks another way.
Oh.
And for me, I feel like I would just given up the ghost. I don't know. I would have just be like, oh, it's fine. This is for my sister. And I'm like, so I'm undoing it, and I messed up this. I have to learn how to learn a new technique. I learned it at 4 a.m. last night on how to do something for this sweater. It's really important. So it's also like I messed that up. And then I cabled wrong. So it's just So I ripped it back and we're restarting over, I guess.
Did you finish that other sweater you were making?
Yeah, my cardigan. I finished it. I don't like it. I should delete it the other day. I just don't like it. I don't like the
It looked so good when it was like almost done.
Yeah, I like it. I don't know. Thank you. Yeah, it does look like that. I think it's a very like this one. It's going to be full cable, so it's going to be fully textured. And this is just it's just like a basic yellow yarn, but that one is a color, the colors change, and there's 2 strands of colors that are mixed together, and they both change at different times. So it's a very the coloring on it is very interesting, and so it kind of takes away from the cabling I did. And I got that pattern. I modified it to hell and back to get it to be a certain thing. And I cabled so much. I did so much work on it. And I think the color kind of took away from that. It just looks like a colored sweater that has some texture to it. It doesn't, I want it to look like waves. And it doesn't. It just looks like blue, not waves. So, yeah.
All right.
Thank you for asking them.
Yeah.
And what about you, Lily?
I'm not really doing anything.
Okay.
I have to finish up one more review.
Okay.
And then I'm just basically just sitting around, not really doing much. I'm not really motivated for anything. I'm missing motivation.
It's late.
Yeah, it is late.
Yeah, it's 8 p.m. But I still have 3.5 hours to do something. Or 2.5. I think I go to bed at around 11:30. The later the better, apparently.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do.
Right now. I could go lay down and close my eyes and sleep the whole night.
I could do that too, and then I will feel like trash when I wake up and be like tired all day long. So if I go to bed later than normally, I wake up at the same time. I don't have energy crashes throughout the day. I just found that out a couple days ago, so I'm gonna stick to that. But what am I supposed to do that late in the evening?
Yeah. Last night I was super tired. I went to bed at 6 p.m., woke up at 11:30. 11:30 p.m. And I'm like, okay, great. What am I gonna do now? My mom wake up. My mom comes over and was like, good night, see you tomorrow. So I don't know if I did read it. I read some, and I learned how to do something with knitting, and I took a shower, and then I was like, I'm going to bed. So I went to bed at probably 6 a.m. and
Oh
then,
my gosh.
yeah, and then my dad woke me up at 10:45, I think, 10:30. Yeah.
All right. Well, we will finish it tomorrow, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Then I will see you all tomorrow.
Okay. Have a nice night, everybody.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Uh,
Bye.